What is up, Finesse family? Guys, bear with me. We're gonna get the party started. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. I'm not sure. This thing is just acting real kooky, but guess what? I'm gonna come in and do this with a smile, guys. Okay. So once again, we gotta move it around. I am Mrs. B Finesse of millennialfinessemindset.com, and here I educate you guys on I use my background in psychology and criminal justice and educate you guys on and teach on how to have a mindful mindset, just like I had to have today with these technical issues going into this, guys. I had a camera issue, still I had to use another backup. I'm telling you guys, it's one of those days. I'm going to keep going with a smile. So once again, guys, I'm here to educate you guys on how to have a mindful mindset and finesse mindset. The outcome of things instead of focusing on what you see, focusing on how to change your mindset on it, and the finesse mindset, which means faithfully innovating, being inspiring, being naturally effective, and seeking success every day. Sorry guys, I had to move back the time a couple times once again because of the technical difficulties. I can't control that, but I'm here and we're going to get into it, guys. So once again, guys, so Finesse family, thank you guys. We're called the Finesse family here. If you're new, welcome. Thank you everybody that supported the channel, the cash apps, the super chats, those of you that joined the membership, shout out to you guys and thank you for that. If I can get my other camera to work right, then we'll bring that up. If not, we're just gonna continue going, guys. So once again, guys, hopefully you're having a great day and we're gonna get into the topics at hand, guys. So let me make the screen smaller and we're going to get into it. All right, guys, so make sure you guys are hitting the like button, make sure you're sharing, and we're going to get straight into it. All right, here we go, guys. Okay, guys, so first off, let me tell you guys the frustration of just going into this stream, which is ridiculous, guys. Have you ever had a moment where you just had everything set up and ready and then everything that could happen happens, right? So once again, I'm a testimony to that right now. I literally had everything together and then it all just shut down. My other camera, my other mic, the whole system just went out of whack literally a minute before I was supposed to go live. So anyways, I'm here. I'm not complaining. I'm here with a smile, and we're going to get into these topics that you guys have and you wanted to talk about, right? So shout out to the Finesse Fam, all the supporters. Thank you for the people that super chatted and channel members. Everything you guys do to support the channel and to contribute goes back into the channel and to help the growth of the channel and equipment. So shout out to you guys for that. So let's get into this, guys. Let me get this up. So the couple of topics that you guys have shown me that you want to get into, and hopefully you guys are having a good day today. Let's get this up right here. All right. And I wanted to know if you guys, especially those of you that are in the Atlanta area. So you guys know on this channel, I like to talk about investing. I like to talk about different things, especially dealing with growing wealth, investing, and things of that nature. And there was an Invest Fest. It says Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, T.I., Rick Ross, and others shut Atlanta down for Invest Fest. All right, so I never heard of it before, but this is interesting and something that will actually help educate and help others learn about what's going on. So let's see. We're going to read into how deep actually what they talk about at Invest Fest. So, but if you know about it, if you're in the Atlanta area, let us know. And let's get into this. All right, so let's see what the article says. All right, guys, hold on. All right, so let's see. It says the biggest financial literacy podcast. Let me make sure you guys can hear me well. It says okay, cool. The biggest financial literacy podcast, Earn Your Leisure, returned to Georgia World Congress Center in Atlanta for their second annual Investors. Oh, okay. So the Earn Your Leisure guys, they have a YouTube channel where they talk about that finance and investing in the Black community. And it says this year's festival brought more than 12,000 people for the weekend long activity. So let's see exactly what they did. So they talked about focused on investing, entrepreneurship, real estate, financial literacy. So guys, those are actually key important components, just period, because a lot of times those things are not talked about, and especially those things are not brought up as far as generationally, only in certain communities. And if you've had experience, from what I know, if you have experience or somebody in your family actually has grown up spend outside your means, a lot of people don't know the different key things for entrepreneurship. So that's good. It says speakers were Billionaire Chairman of Chick-fil-A, Dan Cathy, billionaire real estate entrepreneur, Donahue Pebbles, and then it says it was in T.I., Angela Lee, and Envy. All right. So that seems like that would be something good. I never attended. I don't know if you guys have attended one before, but that seems like that would be great information to get, and just to be in the midst of people that know something that you don't know. And just for reference, guys, this is how you actually invest in yourself. When you get around people and you get to areas and learn what is not commonly taught, right? And sometimes that's just you getting your foot in the table with the people that do know it. So I think that would be an excellent idea as far as investing in yourself, to go to different conventions and things of that nature. Now, I'm not sure if this is a paid event or not. Let's see what the article is saying. Let's see. Steve Harvey, he's one of the people that was there talking. And he says, Steve Harvey and Harvey Ventures were strategic planners and co-producers for this year Invest Fest and programming, right? So that seems like it should be awesome, because he's actually investing in people knowing this. All right. Excuse me. Hey, trash can waste. Breakfast Club needed to end. We gonna get into that trash can. I'm gonna try to remember to drop the link too. So if you still hear trash can, come on up and talk about it. But yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Trash can waste says Breakfast Club needed to end. Shout out to trash can waste. Hopefully you're having a great day. I know I am now with all my technical difficulties. If you're just getting here, once again, there was so much going on. But I could have just canceled the stream and just been like, woe is me, like many people did. But nope, I persevere. All right. Steve Harvey said, I'm proud of the partner that earned you, the partner with Earn Your Leisure, which founded this Invest Fest, and we're taking it to the next level. So I believe this is the second one, the second year, guys, that this has happened. And also too, I don't know if any of my Finesse family that's watching actually do streaming, or you do live streams or anything of that nature, but it is so weird. Let me know. Like, you have everything together, like literally everything is together, and then all of a sudden the stuff just stops working, right? So annoying. But anyways, so if you don't know who they are, guys, it says this is an urgent need for more expansive financial literacy, promoting savings, investing, generational wealth creation for traditionally underserved communities. It says Rashad and Troy have responded to an incredibly innovative and visionary platform to make the information open and accessible to all. And I know, like, their spin on it, guys, as far as them and trying to get the information out is more so like urban hip hop. So they bring a lot of different entrepreneurs or people that are musicians in, or artists. And then I know as of recently, I think it was like a year ago or so, I know they got Mark Cuban. He's a billionaire, and I believe he owns the Dallas Mavericks, and he's into tech. And the Grant Cardone, he does like real estate. So he brought in, they have interviewed a lot of business people and entrepreneurs, right? Let's see. It says a highlight of the festival came when the billionaire writer director Tyler Perry came to stage alongside Earn Your Leisure to share words of wisdom and influential takeaways learned from his career. Immediately following Tyler Perry's chat, Steve Harvey joined the guys on stage to congratulate them and salute Mr. Perry. So I didn't know that. Did you guys know he was a billionaire? I did not know he was a billionaire. I feel like the word billionaire gets thrown around like very easily. Like, I guess everybody feels like they want to be one now. Everybody that does anything in entertainment, right? All right, so that was that. That's interesting. It said the festival began with a VIP kickoff party chat with Terrence J. Isn't he from like 106 in Park, guys? Terrence J. And then it says, and others follow high energy performances. I guess they had T-Pain there. And somebody named Queen Naja. Y'all probably know her. So these are the other billionaire guys that we're talking. That's Chick-fil-A owner. And the other guy, he is a real estate investor. Right? So this is the Dan Cathy, the Chick-fil-A owner. And this is the real estate mogul, Donahue Pebbles, sorry, I probably said it wrong. And you guys know your boy was there, Rick, the boss big Rick Ross. I guess he performed, right? So once again, something to, if you can get to there, try it out, see what it's like. Invest Fest, they said it was in Atlanta this year, and it's basically to help encourage those that are lower served communities understand about money, finance, investing, and all those things, guys. And that's really good. I know starting, I believe, next year, financial literacy is required for graduation. So that's going to be pretty neat. And I'm wondering specifically what it actually is going to entail that they're going to teach the kids. But here it's financial literacy is going to be required for graduation. So they're going to have to take a financial literacy class, right? But I'm wondering what the class is really going to entail, right? So let's get to the next article. All right. Oh, guys, I really hate this camera, but it's all good. We're not going to complain. We're going to keep it moving. Let's see if I can get the other one up. So the next article that we're going to discuss should be close to home for a lot of you, because I know a lot of you take energy drinks. So you drink energy drinks. So you work these long shifts and you use energy drinks, right, to keep yourself awake, or maybe some of you go to school and you have to stay up, so you drink these energy drinks. So this is, hold on, let me get this up, guys. You just want to keep pushing me, huh, StreamYard? Let's see. Let's see if I can get through this. Okay, guys, so I'm waiting for this to load. All right. And come on. Once again, guys, if you're just coming in, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you're sharing. Sharing is caring, right? So let's go over this art. I'm just going to share this whole window, entire screen, so I don't have to keep going back. Window. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. Share. All right. I wonder, is it better for me to do earlier streams or afternoon streams? Let me know, guys, because it seems like this afternoon is acting fugazi. I guess it's more people that come in the afternoon, but I mean that are online in the afternoon, obviously. But all right, guys, so here, now we talked about this before, guys, and you guys know I'm always trying to encourage you guys and do anything that I can to help you on a health tip, wealth tip, and mental mindset tip, right? So this guy, he says, me casually drinking energy drinks every day for 2 years, right? So we know there's a lot of people that drink energy drinks. We know KS, a lot of you listen to him. He was a proponent of the Red Bulls having energy drinks, and many people just drink them just to keep themselves alert and going. But a lot of people don't really realize, guys, with these energy drinks, you have to be careful with them because, well, you shouldn't drink them, period, number one. But they have a lot of caffeine in them, and this article is going to kind of explain a little bit about the caffeine levels, I believe, or it might have been something that I read on my own too, but how bad they are. So he says, me casually drinking energy drinks every day for 2 years, and then he says what happened to him is he got early heart disease, right? Because you got to think about it, guys. When you're drinking these drinks, you're having accelerated amount of caffeine, and what it's doing is it's triggering and making your heart work harder, right? It's making your heart do way more than it should be doing. All right, so it says, here we go, let's just read through this article because this is important for everybody to know, right? So it says, a cardiologist I work with called it cardiac death in a can. I never drank an energy drink after that. All right, so this is what he says allegedly. Let's get this up. I'm gonna show you guys a video. Here we go. This is, I got on TikTok, I think.
We get attacked this many times and people want to know, is this real? Can it actually happen? I hate to be...
Okay, so let's see what she says. All right, this is the video.
Bad news, but yes. Hey guys, I'm Hannah with Heart Foundation. For over 25 years, we've been advocating for the education, early detection, and prevention of heart disease, which is the number one cause of death for women and men in the United States. Now that you know who I am, let's talk energy drinks. The very first thing that we need to recognize is that energy drinks are considered dietary supplements, which means their ingredients are not monitored by the FDA. That includes their caffeine content, which can range anywhere from 80 milligrams to over 350 milligrams of caffeine per serving. In fact, consumption of energy drinks has been linked to higher blood pressure and irregular heart rates. A specific example is atrial fibrillation, which is a type of arrhythmia. It can lead to blood clots and increase your risk of stroke and heart failure. By the way, all of this also applies to pre-workouts. And it all fits into nearly 80% of cardiovascular diseases that are preventable. You're never too young and it's never too late.
Okay, so she said a mouthful, right? She said, number one, a lot of the things that are in the energy drinks haven't been verified for the FDA. She said the amount of caffeine that's in it is over the top ridiculous, right? It says the video which was posted by somebody that's works for the Heart Foundation. Once again, if you're just coming in, you need to share the video. Sharing is caring. Make sure you hit the thumbs up as you're coming in to support the Finesse family here in the community. It says that it's accumulated over 3.5 million views, as it should. This is important. I'm glad it's got a lot of views because people really don't take stuff seriously till it really hits them, right? Till it just hits them and knocks them over, right? Because they think it's never going to happen to them. And it says it shows an overlay of the person saying they drunk energy drinks for 2 years, and then the lady speaking. And it says while this can be comedic to a lot of people, it's super serious, right? Can this actually happen? And they say yes. She says she points out the lack of oversight when it comes to energy drink content. Lack of oversight means people that are testing it to verify what's good and what's bad in the energy drinks, right? And then it says the first thing that we need to recognize is that energy drinks are considered dietary supplements, okay, which means that they're not regulated by the FDA. Also, it says the caffeine content, and I said that earlier, guys, when I was talking about this. The caffeine content can range from 80 to over 315 milligrams per serving, guys. That's a lot of caffeine in one shot. So much caffeine. All right. Guys, let me get to this guy. Here's somebody else that is talking about this, and then I'm gonna go back. Now here's an actual doctor, primary care doctor.
Here are 5 things I would never do as a primary care doctor. Part 2. Number 1. Internal showers. This trending DIY for constipation adds 2 tablespoons of chia seeds to a glass of water with a squeeze of lemon. You let the drink sit and then chug it down as fast as you can in an effort to get your bowels moving. Consuming too much insoluble fiber too quickly without enough water will cause bloating, gas, distension, cramps, and even diarrhea. Sounds really messy. 2. Alkaline water. Alkaline water has a higher pH level than regular drinking water that supposedly can neutralize the acid in your bloodstream. Soon as alkaline water hits your stomach will naturally secrete more stomach acid and completely neutralize it before it even gets absorbed. Save your money and drink from the tap. Number 3, dry scooping pre-workout. Another viral fitness trend where you take a scoop of pre-workout powder and swallow it dry. This can lead to uncontrollable heart palpitations and an acute increase in blood pressure. A documented case of a social media influencer experiencing a heart attack after downing one of these. Number 4.
Why would somebody do that? These stupid trends on TikTok and everywhere else, people gotta have a brain. They gotta stop doing these trends.
Putting garlic up your nose for sinus congestion. There's claims that placing
putting sinus up your nose, garlic up your nose. I said sinus, guys. Garlic up your nose. No, I didn't think you could put garlic in other places.
Unclogs your sinuses. Listen, anytime you block the opening of the nose, it's going to
Exactly. Why would you block your nose?
with mucus naturally giving you a false sense. This completely destroys your mucosa, making you more susceptible to infection. Number 5, energy drink.
Okay, we're getting into the energy drinks. Once again, this is a primary care doctor talking about things that he's seen trends.
Studies show that more than 400 milligrams of caffeine excess per day leads to
high energy drinks.
blood pressure and a fast heart rate. Over time, this causes a large heart and a dangerous heart rhythm called QT prolongation. This
Let me look it up. I'll look that one up for you and see. Hold on.
is linked to sudden cardiac death. We see about 20,000 cases of energy
I haven't heard of that one.
related ER visits per
Gamer
year.
fuel. Okay. Let me see. Is gamer fuel? I haven't heard of gamer fuel. Let's see. Vega Bamboo, hopefully you're having a great day. You said it's gamer fuel and energy drink. Let me check and see. So if you're just getting in, guys, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Sharing is caring. Once again, we're humans here, right? So I can control anything but me and how I present myself to you. So it's been a crazy stream today. Not sure, but I can't control what's going on, but I can control me and my attitude with the stream. So I'm gonna keep giving you guys this information that you asked for, and just bear with me. And remember, we're all humans. We can't control everything. All we can control is ourselves and our smiles, right? So, all right, so let me see. So you asked me, Vega Bamboo, what is gamma fuel? And it says Mountain Dew Amp Fuel. Okay, so game fuel. It says Mountain Dew Amp Fuel. Give me a second. All right, so what is this? Okay, so it says Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel is an energy drink. It says it's an energy drink product formulated for video gamers. This product is different from the original Game Fuel, which was simply a soda with more caffeine. Oh, interesting. So basically it says, Vega Bamboo, it says Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel is an energy drink product formulated for video gamers. It says this product is different from the original Game Fuel, which was simply a soda with more caffeine. So that's what I pulled up when I pulled it up, and it says Game Fuel. So hopefully that answered your question. Oh, no worries, no worries. I try to. It's a lot going on here, but yeah, if I can pull it up real quick for you to answer questions when you come into the stream, I do my best. So I'm glad I got an answer for you. So anyways, guys, so if you're just getting in, we are on this health tip. But once again, to get your mindset going right and to keep your thoughts and your ideals and your focus on a straight path and being positive, right, guys? Your mind has to be right and your body has to be right, which is your fuel, right? Your health. So it's super important. They all intermingle, right? Your wealth, your health, and your mindset. It all goes together, right? And if they're not aligned and balanced, none of it's going to work. So what I was showing you guys was these energy drinks. Now, you know, like I said, a lot of you drink these energy drinks. A lot of you use these energy drinks. A lot of you drink the energy drinks. A lot of you use the energy drinks. And so this is important because I know this generation, especially millennials and everything that comes after millennials, it's such this kind of hustle mentality. I want to get everything done. I need to be up. I need to be awake. I need to do like everything I can do. So any way that you can enhance yourself, people do it. And I know these energy drinks are super popular, right? But I do want to show you guys the other side of it, which is super important. A lot of this was leading to her early heart disease, and I believe that was one of the causes with KS2. I'm not sure. I have to go back and look, but check some of my older streams. We covered that a lot. That it can cause heart issues, and I just showed a lady that worked for the heart disease department for 20 years. She just talked about it. I just had a primary care doctor. I just showed the stream. He talked about it. But let me go back to what she was saying, right? Because I want to be specific so you know. She says that, well, number one, she says you got to recognize that these energy drinks are considered dietary supplements, which means the ingredients are not monitored, right, by the FDA. And number two, it says the caffeine content can range from 80 to over 315 milligrams per serving. And the healthcare doctor, the primary care doctor, just said that. She also says that energy drinks can be linked to higher blood pressure, right? She said energy drinks can be connected to higher blood pressure and blood clots that increase your risk of a stroke or heart failure. I mean, guys, and if you didn't even know the doctor talk, just think about this. Just think about it, literally. that you're getting caffeine. You're getting high levels of caffeine. Caffeine is going to make you have energy. When you're moving a lot and have a lot of energy, you're working your organs and muscles, especially your heart, depending on what you're doing and how fast you're doing, right? So it really makes sense if you kind of think about it on the base level, all right? And also, I just played the video with Dr. Jason Singh, and he's a physician that specializes in internal medicine, right? And he just did a warning for the dangers of energy drinks on TikTok, right? And he said, basically, studies show that more than 400 milligrams of caffeine excess per day leads to high systolic blood pressure and a fast heart rate. He warns that over time, this causes an enlarged heart and a dangerous heart rhythm called QT prolongation, which is linked to sudden cardiac death. That is crazy. All right. So it says, and this is what people were saying, commenting after the video. Somebody said they work with a guy that drank 3 to 4 a shift, and they died of a heart attack at 26. Dang, that's a lot of energy drinks. 3 to 4 a shift. It says, somebody said, a cardiologist I work with called it cardiac death in a can. They said, I never drink an energy drink after that. Somebody pointed out. That was a commenter. Somebody also said they need to ban all energy drinks. All right, so that's your 411 on energy drinks. It's on you. You can continue to drink them if you want, but you cannot say you weren't educated by Ms. B Finesse as to why this in the long run is super detrimental to your health, guys. Super detrimental to your health, right? All right, so let's get into the next topic that you guys wanted to discuss. And I hope this thing isn't acting cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs again. But once again, guess what, guys? I can't control that. All I can control is me and my response to things, right? Hopefully that's a lesson to many of you watching. I know there might be something that's going on this week you cannot control, and you are getting frustrated, and you want to get aggravated, you want to get angry, you want to lash out, but what's the point, right? What's the point if it's out of your control? All you can do is be positive and smile, right? All right, guys, so here's one that you guys wanted to talk about. And it's funny, going back to Trash Can Wade's comment. He says the Breakfast Club needs to end anyways, right? So let's get into this. Angela Lee, you guys. So if you don't know, there's 3 people on the Breakfast Club: Envy, Charlamagne, and Angela Lee. I don't even know how long that show's been on. I feel like it's been on over 10 years. I don't know. I really don't watch it that much. I've seen episodes of it, obviously, like everybody probably has before. I believe it's like #1 radio show or something like that. Not sure. But here we go. It says that Angela Lee left fans gaggling after revealing why she's leaving. So apparently she's leaving. I know she has her own show though. She already has her own show. I think it's called Lip Service or something, right? So it says Angela Lee is getting her own radio show after leaving the Breakfast Club. The radio host first announced the news in a cryptic tweet on Tuesday. The Breakfast Club, as you know, it is officially over. So that's what she put up, right? So now I guess people were confused when they seen it. Then it says here, all right. And then she says she clarified it. So I'm going to play a little bit of it for you guys so you can hear her speaking on it. Why she says she's leaving.
But I will have my own show here. And I was thinking I would be able to get something like a weekend situation, you know, one day easy to have my own show again. I did come serious I had the morning after with NDE, and then came here. So it's always been a goal of mine to have that. And so I thought I would still be on here and then do that show as well. But years later, they approached me, Thea, to sit down with me and tell me that they are going to give me my very own show. And so part of that is I wasn't sure what was happening when she first told me, but I am going to be leaving the Breakfast Club. You guys obviously will continue on. And it'll be a different iteration of the Breakfast Club, but I will have my own show up here at iHeart as well. So I'll be
So when you say
part
your
of the
own
family.
show, like a daily show,
Yes.
Like a daily show.
Yes, a nationally syndicated daily show.
and lip service.
And my podcast, Lip Service.
Would you let her do it?
What? I'm asking questions.
She's
She's talking. She's not
questions.
finished.
I've been waiting to ask questions all night. You're right. Go ahead.
You
I'm
said you was
sorry.
gonna be
The floor
quiet.
is yours, yes.
That's the problem.
So it's really exciting. I mean, I really honestly can't believe it. I know it took a long time to make this happen. So I want to thank everybody at iHeart. But of course, mostly I really want to thank, first and foremost, the listeners who are part of our Breakfast Club family. We've been doing this for 12 years now. And so this is just a tremendous opportunity. I feel extremely grateful, extremely blessed to be.
Okay, sorry guys. I had myself on mute while she was talking. But my question is, guys, do you think that she complements the show? Like, do you think that she's needed for the show to move forward? Or do you think that they're not going to miss a quote from Trash Can Waves? Do you think there should be balance on shows when they have, like, normally you can tell it's a purposeful balance. They have like men on it and then like one woman or something, or one person of color or something like that. But my question to you guys that have watched the show, do you think that she's a necessary component in the show? Is my question. Yes or no? Put it in the comments. And if you're watching on the replay, put it in the comment.
Be able to get something that, is really monumental up there. Because, as far as having a nationally syndicated show, and somebody in my position, a woman, a black woman up here, I don't know. I mean, it's a rarity. And it's a great opportunity. It's not something that I take lightly. So I'm really excited. Now, I'm still going to be here on the Breakfast Club until everything gets worked out. I don't know where the show is exactly going to be aired. I know definitely New York.
Okay.
Of course, I'll be here. This is my home base, but yeah. And I'm not exactly sure when it's starting. I just know it's in the fall sometime.
So in the next couple of months.
So that's interesting, though, that they announced all of it, but she doesn't really know a lot of the details. So that's interestingly up in the air. But she does know she's going to get it. And I don't know, to me, the undertone of it seems like she's happy. And if you haven't watched, that's kind of her disposition. She's not extra or very loud or anything extra as far as like when she talks and stuff. But I think that she's kind of happy, that she wants like her own stuff, and she's probably tired of just being there for as long as she's been. And she said 12 years, guys, right?
You will be starting your own syndicated show.
Yes.
With the things that you do. So you'll be doing interviews, you'll be doing your rooms, you'll be doing ads, you'll be doing everything that you do times 10.
Yes, I'll be basically curating my own situation.
Go
I am extremely happy for Angelique. I want to see you going for Angelique.
And it seems like they all do other stuff, so I don't see how that would really kind of make much of a difference. I know Charlamagne, I believe he does a couple podcasts and a couple other shows too, and he does like TV interviews. And I don't know what else Envy does, but like I said, I don't think that's probably going to make too much of a difference. But let's see what people were saying. Somebody says Angela Lee patiently waiting to see what the hell is going on this morning with the Breakfast Club. These people are so crazy. This says fear and anxiety. It says, after seeing the cryptic tweet, some fans assumed the Breakfast Club was coming to an end. But she was saying this is the end of it as you know it, apparently. And then this is what somebody else tweeted. The way how she tweeted that tweet had us all thinking the entire show was over when she was just leaving for her own stuff. And if all those best moment clips told us anything, she won't be missed. So I guess this person in Ribs is the same persuasion as Trash Can Waves. That they don't feel like she'll be missed. This is good luck and congrats though. Let's see what other people were saying about it. they're telling her congratulations, they'll be listening to the new show. So I'm wondering what she could add to that. Like I said, she has another podcast show that she does. I don't know what it's called. It's called Lip something. I think Lip Service or something like that. But I know she dabbles in a couple businesses. I believe Angela Yee has a business in smoothies or something. Restaurant, or it's like a shop or something. I believe it's smoothies. If you guys know, put it in the chat. I don't remember what she does, but I know she has she's a proponent of being an entrepreneur in business. So I know she has a lot of things that she does. I think she does a little real estate too. She has a couple of properties, I believe. So kudos to her. I know she's probably happy with that. I know a lot of people, like I said, especially the element of her in the show, she's kind of you know, Charlamagne is the one that talks the most. He's the loudest in the show. And Envy just kind of just chills. And she jumps in every once in a while and talks. But, yep, she said that's the end of the Breakfast Club as you know it, right? All right. So, let's get into the last thing you guys wanted to discuss. And here we go. And you guys know I always am a proponent to tell you guys, make sure you are taking time for yourself. Make sure you invest in yourself. You can invest in family and friends, right? But you always want to make sure you're good, because if you're not good, I mean, what else are you to others, right? So this article was interesting because they're talking about, this lady is saying, this is why I work to live, never live to work. She says a former HR worker says you shouldn't sacrifice yourself for a job that can replace you in 2 seconds. And this was a viral TikTok video, right? So let me get this one, and then we're gonna wrap this thing on up. And let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that. Do you live to work or work to live? Share. All right, so let me break down the article. All right. It says, this is why I work to live and never live to work. Former HR worker says you shouldn't sacrifice yourself for a job that can replace you in 2 seconds. All right. So she says she's a former HR worker, went viral. This thing here, thank goodness for my positive contention, because this is working my last. Okay. Nerves, guys, seriously. All right. But you can't control technology. So you do what you can do, and I'm not gonna let it bother me. All right. In a minute clip, she talks about that no one should run themselves to the ground for a job. She says, as someone who worked in HR, my advice would be go into work, do what you got to do, get paid, go home. She says employees should be hesitant to trust their coworkers regardless of their position. She said while you can have friendships, it is difficult to decipher who's genuine and fake. And she says be careful, don't sacrifice yourself for a job that they can replace you in seconds. You are replaceable at work but irreplaceable at home. Let's see if the video will play.
As someone who used to work in HR, my advice to you.
So she is a former HR advisor, she says. And she says work to live, don't live to work. Let's see.
You would be go into work, do what you gotta do, get paid, go home. Not everybody there's your friend. If you are a man,
she says,
understand that your colleagues are most likely your friends. Your boss is not your friend. Your boss's boss is definitely not your friend. Please understand that your job will post your position 2 days after you have died. Okay? And yes, you get lucky sometimes. You get lucky and meet genuine friends in the workplace and become friends outside of the job. But it's so hard to tell the difference between a real person and a fake person, especially in the workplace. Be careful. Don't sacrifice yourself for a job that can replace you in 2 seconds if they need to. You are replaceable at work, but irreplaceable at home. Keep that in perspective.
Yeah, I think that's an excellent point, though. You have to be cognizant of that. Your mindset has to be well at work. I know a lot of people don't have the option. You just have to go to work and do the job, but you actually do have an option. Never tell yourself you don't have options, because that's how you limit yourself. You do have an option, and you do have the option to look for something, to expect that you can get more, or be in the same place and stay miserable and stay vulnerable. And I think that's a lot of times the words we say to ourselves are the things that hinder us. It's not really what people say to us. It's your belief, your mindset. And that's a good soliloquy into us going into the call to action, which is basically, guys, your mindset has to be stayed on what you want to do. Like, you have to make sure that your mindset is in a belief that you can get and have things. And if you totally believe that you can't get another job, you have to do whatever's told to you, your boss won't look at your value, and you have to take whatever people give you. You keep in that mindset, that's what you're going to get back in response, definitely in life. And I do believe you are valuable, especially as an employee. Don't ever get that jaded and think that just because they can replace you, you're not valuable, because they hired you for a reason. And a lot of times people don't realize what the pay they hired you for, they literally could afford probably double it. So whatever minimum you're getting paid, like as your base pay, probably hypothetically you could get paid double that, because that's what they see your value is. And you got to realize, guys, when you're thinking about money and business and profits, they have to make a profit off of the labor of your work. So why would they pay you exactly what you're worth? That's illogical, because they won't make a profit. So you have to think about whatever. This is just some food for thought. Some of you probably didn't know you were going this deep today, but we are. Just to give your mind peace and ease, think about that, guys. They have to make a profit off of you, so they're never going to pay you what you're worth. You're going to get probably half or a third of whatever your value is, so they can make a profit. So always remember that. Please don't get yourself caught up in jobs where you are miserable and you come home and bring that misery to the family, because you got to have peace, right? And there's some things you just are going to go through as a human being, and working and just living life, of course. But if it's continual to the point where you have anxiety on the day before you get out, you have to go to work, or if you're off during the weekends and when Sunday comes you have anxiety, you don't want to go to work and anxious, that might be a sign that you might want to try to look for something, maybe another career, or start looking for another job, because you're going to be miserable. What's the point of living life if you're miserable? It's pointless to walk through life when you're here for a purpose and you're miserable every day, right? Because you chose to do something, but you didn't believe you can get better, right? And this is what people were saying. They responded. They said, yeah, definitely do what you're paid for. Go to work and work on your goals. The best thing right now is work from home. Somebody else said, you told not one lie. This is why I work to live and never live to work. Somebody else says that highlighting her concerns for the workplace, something they take into heart themselves. Somebody else said, these are facts. I played so bad in my last job. I was played by my new manager. They are not your friends. And we just talked about that on the last stream, guys, when somebody was saying that you need to be careful at work, because a lot of people said they will use you, I guess, to get wherever they want and do what they want to do, right? So I mean, it's just, pay attention to your inner self. You're always going to be told, or you'll get these feelings about people and things. You better listen to them, right? And as far as you working to achieve a goal, I think, yeah, you should work to achieve goals, but be careful in a situation where you're overly sharing with your coworkers, you're overly sharing with people that you have not gotten a close relationship with. And when I say that, I mean like you meet with them outside of work instead of just work, right? But just always be careful with that, guys, because somebody is always trying to gun for something higher than what you have, right? So once again, guys, we went over today. We talked about investing. We talked about the Invest Fest that was in Atlanta. There was a lot of people there. Heavy hitters, Tyler Perry. It was a couple billionaires, a Chick-fil-A owner, There was a guy that does real estate. I think his name was Donahue Pebbles. There was a lot of billionaires there. Tyler Perry was there, and they were all talking about investing, savings, what to do with your money, wealth building, super important information and things. Also, today, also we talked about energy drinks and why we shouldn't be drinking the energy drinks, how they're not safe. We talked about the end of Breakfast Club, which would be Angela Yee. She's basically leaving the Breakfast Club. And we also talked about how to live, work to live, and do not live to work, because you will overstress yourself, guys. So once again, we have completed another Freestyle Finesse Friday with all the issues and all the problems and drama. Still came here with a smile and brought you guys the news, educate you, and taught you on different topics and subjects, dealing with what's going on in the world, trending today, news and issues you guys wanted to talk about. Hopefully you learned something. Make sure you guys share. Sharing is caring. And also make sure you thumbs up the stream, guys. So that is it for today. Once again, let me know if there's any other topics you guys want to discuss. And once again, Freestyle Finesse Friday, guys. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Adios. Wow.